part of everything we do here in terms of the community. Howard Hall had a lot to do with that.
90 graduating classes will have had a touch point with Howard Hall.
Howard Hall gave me 4 intramural t-shirts that now look like a washcloth for me, but in size. But I treasure those t-shirts. Great times, fun times, and I just remember a great gathering place to play intramurals or just to be with your friends.
To think of all the University of Portland events that have gone on in that facility, all of the outside events, and really for a building like that to last 90 years and service the community the way it has is remarkable.
I loved Howard Hall because there's so much character, so much history, and you know, the big pilots on the gym. That's what I loved about Howard.
Playing the University of Hawaii, they played in this big, huge gym. But when they came over here and they were kind of confined to Howard Hall, we could guard anybody. They didn't have room to make all those plays that they did.
You were right in the action. It was a loud basketball court, loud gym. Jack Avina would be prowling the sidelines, but it almost seemed like you were part of the action.
The one game that I remember about, 1970, Santa Clara was rated #2 in the country, and Dennis Autry was the star player, and I think we beat them by 1 or 2 points at the buzzer, and everybody stormed the floor, and it was a great moment during my time as a student here, and I really enjoyed it.
I was a gym rat. I would go to class and then I'd come over here to Howard Hall and shoot baskets, and I connected with some North Precinct police officers who would be here on Thursdays around 10 a.m. and I started playing basketball with them, and I actually went on a ride-along with one of them, and I fell in love with police work. And that's where it started, at Howard Hall, playing basketball with the North Precinct police officers. It was wonderful.
I can remember sitting in my office one day about 4:30, and Harry Glickman, the general manager of the Blazers, walked in. He says, "Joe, we've got an expansion team and we're looking for a place to call home for practice and so forth." So we were basically the home for the Blazers for a long time as their practice facility, and visiting teams came there too. And so it's kind of neat. You know, who's who in the NBA has been on Howard Hall's floor.
My early years as a Trailblazer, we came over here and we used to hire Hall as a place we all could gather and play. And so you talk about the very challenging ball handling places on the floor where all of a sudden you put the ball on the floor and it didn't come back up because it's a dead spot, or you know, running into the stage, you have to worry about the stage and not that much space on the sidelines.
The first thing I remember about Howard Hall when I walked into the gym was the floor, because it had springs up under the floor, and I was able to leap and jump higher than what I normally did.
Those floorboards there, some were dead, some were kind of springy, and even the springy ones, I couldn't touch the rim.
There were games every night going on there. Students were packed in there that would show up late at night and play into the night, and it was a great place. I'm going to be sad to see it go. I really am.
For all the years that it gave us, I really appreciate it, and it helped to shape and develop, you know, who I am.